It's time now for a little latest in local news. In the news, law enforcement continues to investigate that robbery at Prime South Bank ATM machine as suspects stole the Wayne County truck, used it, hooked up cables, ripped the machine open, hoping to take the money, but their plan simply didn't work. As the bank's alarm system chased them off, they had a getaway car parked close by. They left the county truck, and all this happened Friday evening at Prime South Bank here in Jesup. A few weeks ago, a similar robbery took place at the Prime South Bank in Waycross, and that was a successful robbery as the suspects got away with a large amount of cash and pulled that heist off in just 77 seconds. Suspects are wearing masks. Police are using video surveillance to attempt to catch the culprits. If anyone knows anything about the robberies, they're asked to contact the Jesup PD at 427-1300. They say they're definitely professionals who know what they're doing. One successful, Friday's not successful in Jesup. Again, the investigation underway. Hopefully arrest made soon. Again, this took place Friday night here in Jesup at the Prime South Bank. Wayne County Registrar's Office has decided to extend the hours of early voting, which gets underway on Monday, November 28th through Friday, December 2nd. The times will be from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Early voting taking place at the Hall Richardson Recreation Center at 644 North 4th Street. The time, once again, 7 to 7, Monday through Friday. Extended hours during this special runoff between U.S. Senator Raphael Warnock and Republican challenger Herschel Walker. Once again, no Saturday voting in Wayne County, but extended hours Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. The election date is Tuesday, December 6th. That race continues to heat up. No one's giving a prediction. They state it's too close to call. Former President Barack Obama set to return to Atlanta for a second time to help Warnock's campaign. He'll arrive in Atlanta on December 1st. Democrats hoping Obama can drive up votes for Warnock's campaign. The visit comes on the eve of the final day of early voting, which runs up until December the 2nd. Warnock was in Herschel's hometown of Wrightsville Monday, telling a crowd that their favorite son is not qualified for the U.S. Senate. And joining Warnock at the rally was Herschel Walker's former football coach and high school social studies teacher, Curtis Dixon, who told the crowd that as a football player, Herschel was big and fast and strong, but none of that is going to help him in the U.S. Senate. Dixon says that Herschel's simply not ready. A reminder that on Thursday and Friday, December 1st and 2nd, the Altamont Baptist Church will once again provide the live nativity at JC Fairgrounds at time from 6 to 8 p.m. It's a walkthrough event this year. Dates and time, once again, Thursday and Friday, December 1st and 2nd from 6 to 8 p.m. Jesup DDA hosting their annual lighting of the Christmas tree. That's set for December the 1st at Pocket Park. The time, 6 to 6:45 p.m. Singing will be performed by the Jesup Church of God Kids Choir, and also kids from Jesup Elementary and Martha Rawls Smith Elementary will be performing. Santa will be a Cafe Euro that evening from 7 to 9 p.m. All that taking place again Thursday night, December the 1st. Saturday, December 3rd, the Chamber of Commerce Christmas Parade, the theme Old-Fashioned Christmas, the time 7 p.m. Deadline to get an entry into the parade is this coming Monday, November 28th. If you'd like to get an entry into the parade, call the Chamber at 427-2028 for more information. We'll be back with more news after this word from our sponsor and other commercial messages, so please stay tuned. In other news, reality TV stars Todd and Julie Chrisley were sentenced to prison Monday in federal court, and U.S. District Judge Eleanor Ross sentenced Todd Chrisley to 12 years in prison plus 16 months probation, while his wife Julie was sentenced to 7 years in prison, 16 months probation. Chrisley, Knows Best couple, found guilty of bank fraud and tax evasion by a federal jury back in June. They had faced up to 30 years in prison. Their accountant, Peter Tarantino, was sentenced to 36 months in prison. He'll surrender May 1st after hip surgery. The reality stars were found guilty on all charges in the federal tax evasion trial. Special FBI agent Kerry Farley released a statement afterwards, which reads, quote, "Today's outcome shows when you lie, cheat, and steal, justice is blind as to your fame, your fortune, or your position. In the end, when driven by greed, the verdict of guilty on all counts for these three defendants proves once again that financial crimes do not pay," end quote. The Chrisleys, through their attorney, released a statement expressing disappointment with the ruling and that they plan to appeal. Prosecutors argued in the case that the couple deliberately swindled $30 million from community banks from 2007 to 2012 by inflating their net worth to get loans, purposely targeting smaller banks that did less due diligence than larger ones. They also alleged the couple actively hid millions of dollars that they made from their reality TV show, which began back in 2014. At the time, most of the alleged illegal activity, the couple lived in metro Atlanta before moving to Nashville in 2016. A Georgia mother who reported her 20-month-old son missing last month was arrested Monday and charged with his murder. 22-year-old Leanne Maurice Simon reported her son missing from their home back on October 5th. Chatham County Police launched an extensive search to find the toddler, whose story made national headlines. Mother was also charged with concealing the death and making false statements to police. Both are felonies and a misdemeanor charge of reporting a crime. She is currently in the Chatham County Jail. Police Chief Jeff Hadley says investigators believe remains found Friday at a landfill could belong to the child. Tests Monday afternoon conducted by the FBI lab in Virginia confirmed that the remains are that of a human. They state the FBI's expertise was instrumental in solving the case and locating the remains of the child. There are undisputed experts in missing child cases, and they were in Savannah from the beginning of the investigation, and their expertise and manpower and resources are unmatched. And the Savannah PD says they're tremendously grateful for the FBI's assistance. Within a week of the boy's disappearance, investigators said they believed the child was dead and that the mother was the prime suspect. They stated yesterday that no other arrests are anticipated in the case. For several weeks, investigators had searched the landfill, coming through 1.2 million pounds of trash. We'll be back with a final news note after this word from our sponsor, the commercial messages, so please stay tuned. Final note in the news, this past Sunday at Calvary Baptist Church, the annual community Thanksgiving service was held. Again, guest speakers were Reverend Pete Boyd of Calvary and Calvin Anderson of Union Church of God. Highlights the community choir. Here's one of their songs that they sung this past Sunday evening. And that's going to do it for the latest in local news. Sports comes your way in a few minutes. Bob Morgan, have a great day.